Hello everyone, welcome to your mathematics class. Today we will discuss exercise 12.1 of our chapter exponents and powers. So we understood what are different laws of exponents. Today we will be doing questions of exercise 12.1. Question number 1 is evaluate part A 3 raised to the power minus 2. This is our first question and we can see 3 is base and this is exponent, and this exponent is a negative integer because this minus 2 is negative integer. So this is negative integer. So we understood whenever we have a negative integer, then what we have to do or how we can write this, we can write it 3 raised to the power minus 2 can be written as 1 upon 3 to the power 2. Right, now what we can do, we can directly make a square of this 3 and we will get our answer. So square of 3 is 9. So this 1 upon 9 is the answer to 3 raised to the power minus 2. In the same way, we can do the last part. B part you will do yourself. Try yourself. In part C, it is given 1 upon 2 raised to the power minus 5. Again, our exponent is a negative integer. So that means we have to follow the law and we will write the base in denominator, or we can take it in the form of fraction. Now how can we write this? We can write it 1 upon 2 to the power 5. Now we can see there is a fraction in denominator. So what we can do, we can write in reverse, or this 2 can be written in numerator. This can also be written as 2 upon raised to the power 5. By inverting numerator and denominator, we just inverted our negative sign. So we can write 2 upon 1 raised to the power 5. Now we can directly find out 2 to the power 5 and 1 to the power 5. What is 2 to the power 5? It is 32, and 1 you all know 1. So our answer for 1 upon 2 raised to the power minus 5 is 32. Because 32 upon 1 is whole number 32. Now come to second question. It is simplify and express the result in power notation with positive exponent. There are certain parts given for this question, and what you have to do, you have to simplify and express them in the form of power, and that power or exponent should be positive. Right? So first is minus 4 raised to the power 5 divided by minus 4 raised to the power 8. This is, we have to simplify. Now we had studied one law which says if a to the power m upon a to the power n is given, then you can write it as a to the power m minus n. Right? And we can see in our question, base of both the terms are same, minus 4 and minus 4. That means these are a, and this 5 and 8, they are positive exponents. So they are m and n. But you will say that this expression is not in the form of a to the power m upon a raised to the power n. So we have a sign of division over here. So we can write it minus 4 raised to the power 5 upon minus 4 raised to the power 8. Now this and this is same. Right? So you can directly apply the law and you can write minus 4 base m is 5 and n is 8. Now simplify. It will be minus 4 raised to the power 5 minus 8. When you calculate this, you will find minus 3. Now, according to quotient, we have to give answer in positive exponent and our exponent is negative here. So, what we will do? We will make it positive. We know another law that a to the power minus m is equal to 1 upon a to the power m. So, that means negative exponent can be converted to positive exponent by just making it a fraction or by taking numerator into denominator. So the same law we will apply here. We will write 1 upon minus 4 raised to the power 3. So this is our answer for expression minus 4 raised to the power 5 divided by minus 4 raised to the power 8. So firstly we simplified it with the law a to the power m upon a to the power n equal to 8 raised to the power m minus n, and then after calculating till here we applied the law a raised to the power minus m equal to 1 upon a raised to the power m. Now let's understand another part of this. This is the fourth part and it is saying within bracket 3 raised to the power minus 7 divided by 3 raised to the power minus 10 bracket close multiplied with 3 raised to the power minus 5. Here we can see the base are same for all the three terms. So according to BODMAS, firstly we will solve this bracket. So here we can write it as 3 raised to the power minus 7 upon 3 raised to the power minus 10. Multiplied with 3 raised to the power minus 5. Right? I just simply wrote this division in the form of fraction. Now we will apply different laws. We know if it is given a raised to the power m upon a raised to the power n, so we can write it as a raised to the power m minus n. So we will apply this law within brackets. We can write 3 raised to the power minus 7 minus 10 because 3 was the base and m was minus 7 and n was minus 10. So I just applied this law and write this. Now it is multiplied with 3 raised to the power minus 5. We are not touching this 3 raised to the power minus 5 because firstly we will solve this bracket only. Now you can see here it becomes minus 7 minus plus 10. Multiply 3 raised to the power minus 5. Now after solving this we get 3 raised to the power 3 because when you simplify minus 7 plus 10 you will get plus 3. Now bracket is solved, so we will not put brackets here. Multiply 3 raised to the power minus 5. Now we have another law a raised to the power m multiplied with a raised to the power n. So we can write it as a raised to the power m plus n. Apply this law. A is 3, m is 3 and n is minus 5. So when we will apply, it will become 3 raised to the power 3 plus minus 5. Now open this bracket and solve. 3 raised to the power 3 plus minus and 5. Now we have to solve plus 3 minus 5. This will give you 3 raised to the power minus 2. Now we have to give answer in positive exponent. So we will convert this into positive exponent. We know a raised to the power minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to the power m. So we will write this 1 upon 3 raised to the power 2. This will be our answer. In the same way, you have to simplify and apply different laws of exponents in other 3 parts. So other 3 parts are your homework. Come to question number 3. Find the value of, first part is 3 raised to the power 0 plus 4 raised to the power minus 1 multiply 2 raised to the power 2. Now by seeing this expression, we know that we have to solve bracket first according to BODMAS. But within brackets, it is given 3 raised to the power 0 plus 4 raised to the power minus 1. And we know there is no law of exponent for addition operation or subtraction operation. We always have a law for multiplication or division. So that means there is no law which will be applied over there. So we have to simply solve it. What we can do? We know 3 raised to the power 0 means 1. Whenever any base have their exponent as 0, their value is always 1. Right? So we can directly write 1 plus, now this 4 raised to the power minus 1 can be written with the help of our law a raised to the power minus m equal to 1 upon a raised to the power n. So we will write 1 upon 4. Right? Now we have to add this 1 and 1 upon 4 by taking LCM. Take LCM as 4. Now it will become 4 plus 1 multiply 2 raised to the power 2. This becomes 5 upon 4 multiplied with 2 raised to the power 2. Now there are 2 ways. First, you can write this 4 in terms of exponent, or you can write this 2 raised to the power 2 in terms of its value. So first one is we can write it as 5 upon 4 can be written as 2 raised to the power 2, and we were already having 2 raised to the power 2 in multiplication. So this get cancelled out and our answer is 5. Right? Second way, if you write 2 raised to the power 2 in terms of its value, so 2 raised to the power 2 means 4, because 2 square of 2 is 2 multiply 2, which is 4. So we will write here 4. Now this 4 is here and this is here. We can cancel it out and our answer will become 5. So answer is same, only the method for calculation is different. You can choose for any one of the method. Let's see another part. This is 1 upon 2 raised to the power minus 2 plus 1 upon 3 raised to the power minus 2 plus 1 upon 4 raised to the power minus 2. Now we can see exponents are same but bases are different. And one more thing, there is plus, no multiplication. So that means we cannot apply any law. We will simply apply one law, that is a raised to the power minus m equal to 1 upon a raised to the power n. So after applying this law, we can write every term as, this can be written as 2 raised to the power 2 plus 3 raised to the power 2 plus 4 raised to the power 2. You can check if we write 1 upon 2 to the power 2. So when we solve it, it will become 2 raised to the power 2. So by this, I had written 2 raised to the power 2 plus 3 raised to the power 2 plus 4 raised to the power 2. Now we have to find out the square of 2, 3 and 4. So square of 2 is 4, square of 3 is 9 and square of 4 is 16. Now simply add them and you will get the answer. So this 29 is your answer for this. So this is how you have to find value of given expressions, right? Let me explain the last part of this question and then rest of the parts you will do yourself. The last part is -2 upon 3 raised to the power -2 whole raised to the power 2. Now how we will solve it? We know a raised to the power m whole raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power mn. So we can apply this law in this expression. We will write -2 upon 3 whole raised to the power -2 multiplied with 2. This becomes -2 upon 3 whole to the power -4. Now the exponent is negative. We can make it positive by the law a raised to the power -m equal to 1 upon a raised to the power n. Apply this, we will get -3 upon -2 to the power 4. Right? Another law is a upon b whole to the power m is equal to a to the power m upon b to the power n. Apply this to this expression and we will get 3 raised to the power 4 and -2 raised to the power 4. Now how we can find its value? We have to simply find out 3 raised to the power 4. Now when it is 3 is the base and exponent is 4, so we have to multiply 3 4 times. And then in denominator we have to multiply -2 4 times. After multiplying we get 81 upon 16. Now you all must be wondering where this negative sign has gone. When we multiply one negative with another negative, it becomes plus. So this minus minus becomes plus and this minus minus becomes plus. And then plus multiply plus is plus. So our answer is 81 upon 16. Try rest of the parts yourself and then we will meet in our next video.